Paper airplanes. We've all made them at some time, and they're fun to fly. But you'd never fly in one. Or would you? You might be surprised to learn that a lot of the parts of today's commercial airplanes actually are made of paper. Englehard Corporation is a leading provider of environmental technologies ranked on the 1998 Fortune 500 list. Located in Miami Beach, Florida, Englehard's Hexcore division is one of the world's largest producers of strong, lightweight honeycomb core products made from paper. Their honeycomb panels are nearly as strong as steel, at a fraction of the weight, and are used as structural components for commercial airliners. Growing demand for Hexcore products inspired Englehard to completely retool its information systems in the Miami plant. The goal? Provide a real-time link between their production applications and the corporate information system. The Englehard project development team compiled a wish list of software capabilities for the project. High on the list was the requirement that the software vendor must understand manufacturing processes. Englehard chose Wonderware and Factory Suite. The project goal was to eliminate the use of paper forms and replace the barcode system.
We had a very outdated barcode data collection system on the shop floor that was creating lots of problems with labor collection and floor movement, and we wanted to solve that. And we had books all over the floor of planning documents, and we wanted to eliminate that.
Englehard had been using a paper shop ticket for tracking each honeycomb block from start to finish. All production data was entered manually. Also slowing production was the fact that only a few technicians knew how to make the honeycomb products. These operators maintained their own process notebooks on each block as they made it, so they could replicate the product recipe from one batch to the next. As project planning progressed, the development team discovered that Factory Suite allowed them to do even more. What originally started as a paperless manufacturing project quickly evolved into what Englehard now calls the Advanced Integrated Manufacturing System. Today, all the components of Factory Suite are being used at the Hexcore facility to provide plant-wide functionality and a real-time link to Englehard's MRP system at its New Jersey headquarters. Let's take a look at how the honeycomb panel process works. Rolls of aramid paper feed a printer that applies adhesive in patterns that result in customized honeycomb cell sizes. The paper is then stacked in layers, often thousands of sheets thick. These blocks are then cured under pressure and high temperature in a large dielectric press. The block is slowly pulled open to form a honeycomb structure. Areas where the adhesive pattern holds the layers together form the proper size and pattern of the honeycomb cells. The blocks then go into an oven that sets the memory in the paper so that each block maintains the right dimensions and cell size. The blocks are coated with resin, which along with the aramid paper controls the strength of the product. The finished honeycomb blocks are sliced into thicknesses specified by the customer order. Lighter densities are used in stow bins and sidewalls, while heavier panels are used for aircraft flooring. Multiple nodes of Wonderware InTouch HMI software and Wonderware InTrack whip tracking software run on PCs throughout the plant. Operators automatically download customer orders and can monitor each honeycomb block's status as it moves through the plant. One of the PCs, next to the dielectric press, also runs Wonderware's InControl machine control software. The use of InControl on the same machine as the HMI and whip applications simplifies the press operations. Now all the operator has to do is load recipes according to the shop order. All the old barcode readers have been eliminated and replaced with InTouch functions. InTouch has also replaced the operator notebooks with online work instructions that any operator can access. Englehard's plan is to discard all the old paper chart recorders and log all data to Wonderware's industrial SQL Server factory database. Once this happens, operators can track real-time data related to each shop order and immediately begin measuring performance parameters for each batch produced.
The information is all gathered into the computer, and I can easily take that information back out into any format I want. Now what I can do is, after even expanding, which is in the middle of the process, I can go in that afternoon and look what was done an hour or 2 hours before that or the day before. I don't have to wait for the end of the line anymore. That's become a great asset.
Wonderware's in-track production tracking module provides Englehard with complete traceability for all batches. All production information, start times, log-ons, time on the job, and all the real-time process data on each batch is stored in the SQL Server database according to shop order and item number. A complete product genealogy can easily be provided to the customer and regulatory agencies. Factory Suite has provided dramatic improvements at Englehard, including the ability to track work in process inventory, real-time data collection and tracking, an online display of process instructions at all workstations, a single database for all production data, a complete genealogy and production history for every honeycomb block produced. Englehard's productivity has more than doubled in some areas, and scrap costs have been reduced by a remarkable 80%. Englehard found everything they needed to achieve all of their project goals in one package: Factory Suite.
And that's what we were looking for. One system that would cover the shop floor, and we didn't have to have multiple devices, multiple systems, multiple pieces of paper. We had one, and we found that in the Factory Suite of products.
With Englehard and Wonderware's Factory Suite, the term paper airplane has taken on a whole new meaning.